Hello viewers, we're back again at the demolition site, Chapel Street, Blackpool, on the 31st of March 2025. Another month gone, eh? Moving into April tomorrow. Okay, we're just checking out the area at the minute. Okay, we've got the nibbler out, the nibbler's back by the looks of it. The water pump's working away, so we are definitely in for some action. We've already started, I've missed a bit already, we've already started on one of the upper buildings before I've got here, and this is the rubble that they're clearing away now. I didn't realise the amount of reach that this machine's got. But I was right in one thing, they had been building a ramp with the hardcore so they can access the height easier. However, I was wrong on them building heavier machinery into reach up there. So all we can do at this time is just assume things from day to day. We don't know what's going to happen, we're not experts in this field. We're just onlookers, trying to bring it home to you guys as it's happening. So we got the nibbler back at work, the T-Rex as I call it. I just can't get that picture out of my head of this being a T-Rex. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what they've actually modelled it afterward. You know, it just looks like a mechanical Jurassic dinosaur, doesn't it? The T-Rex. It's just exerting pressure there. Ooh, look at it lifting everything up there. Boom. And back in effortlessly. Here we go. Boom. So what has been happening at the moment here, while I was setting up, I noticed that the nibbler was nibbling away. They have been going in with the jackhammer beforehand, putting several holes along the edge and then to weaken it, and then coming in with a nibbler. So I can only assume that the concrete is a lot stronger or maybe a lot thicker. So as you'll see, every now and again they change the head from the nibbler to a jackhammer, and they go in there and weaken it somewhat before they go back in with the nibbler. So it's just relentlessly chewing away at the underbelly here of this building. It's actually underneath where I was yesterday with the drone inside that first floor. I had an idea that they were going to attack this floor today, so I took the opportunity to be the last person with the drone inside. See, the reach on this was a lot more than what I thought it was. What an adaptable machine this is, it's incredible. So it's got a very long reach, a lot of power. And it's just torn away the roof there and the walls of this building. Absolutely incredible. The way he just shovels that rubble away effortlessly, like it's nothing. He's just pulling it along onto the deck. Boom. Creating a lot of dust there though, I must admit. A lot of dust it's creating there. Here's where we're going to change the head on the machine, I think. As you can see, just to the right hand side of it, there's the jackhammer attachment. So I think we're going to swap out the nibbler now back for the jackhammer, and you'll see what I mean as they weaken the concrete and before they nibble it away. We'll just come away for a minute while they sort that bit out. This is Bonnie Street, by the way, where they have sectioned it off. This is the way it's going to be for the next 19 weeks, should I say. So the pedestrian access is still there. However, no parking on this street now for the entire 19 weeks, so you may as well say the rest of the season. This ain't 19 weeks, that's 5 months. Now this is, like I said, it was going to happen. These barriers have been put in, they've been installed overnight. They were lined up along the right hand side of the road yesterday, and then when I come down this morning, they were already in place. They're just starting to put the fence panels on the top of it. Each one of those red and white sections is filled with water, so it's going nowhere. The weight of it. And see how they've left themselves a lot of space where the bridge area is, so they can take that bridge away at some point. So here we've got the water pumping away now, dampening it down once more. The green machine's got a nibbler attachment now, and that's making light work of the rubble that needs breaking down and separating the aggregate from the metal, so to speak. So it's just pummeling away and weakening it. It must be a lot stronger concrete this than what we had before, a lot thicker, because it seems to be a lot harder breaking it down at this point. It's just crushing the stone and trying to release the metal work from inside. Got a massive pile of rocks there, but they've got this the water is dampening it all down, ready for it all to be broken down. At the same time, the nibbler's working back away at the top there. There's all hands on deck at the moment. One nibbler breaking up the rocks, one nibbler continuing to nibble away at what's left of that floor. Boom, there you go. Yeah, it does seem to be a lot thicker, doesn't it, that concrete there, what we've been seeing further along. Certainly not making as light work as it was the other day. But the building itself, that's come down quite easy. It's just when you get to these concrete floors, that's where it becomes a lot harder. And there's a lot of steel inside that concrete as well when you look at it, holding it all together. Yeah, it's not having an easy time with this floor, I'll be honest with you. It's not chewing through it like it was on the floor below it. Floor below it was breaking away a lot easier than this one. So you can see how they've made a ramp up to that floor with the debris. Here, this is a photograph of what it was before we started the demolition, just so I can give you a side-by-side look at what the progress is so far. So this was taken last year before it started, and here we are now. This is what we're up to on the 31st of March 2025. So you can see we covered a lot of progress there, really. That massive building's gone from the front. It really shows you exactly how far we've gone there when you do a side-by-side comparison like that. Okay, just going along the perimeter here, down Chapel Street once more. Here we are with the jackhammer. I have taken the noise away somewhat on this because it is well, it wouldn't be pleasant to watch with the noise of this because it's extremely loud, the jackhammer. You'll see what happens here is there's a stick. They'll go along and put a series of holes through the concrete, and then it'll come back with the nibbler to try and finish the job. So at the moment it's just probing around looking for places where it can make weakness. See, even this is finding it difficult to get through, and this is exerting a hell of a lot of power onto this concrete. The noise off this is tremendous, so I decided to suppress it on the video. It wouldn't make pleasant viewing with the sound off this. Okay, so like I said, we're going to put a series of holes across the edge of this, and then we'll come back in with a nibbler and try and make lighter work of it, so to speak. And this is the first time I've seen this head on this machine. Bear in mind, I missed the first 3 weeks of this demolition. I was away on holiday. So I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been out before, but this is the first time I've seen it. Not only is it the first time I've seen it, it's the first time I've heard it as well. Wow. Just probing around looking for spaces where he can cause some maximum damage along that front edge, so he can peck away at it some more. I'm starting to think it could be quite a long process getting through this floor, and there's quite a lot of it, because it's definitely not making it as light work as it has been the previous week on the lower floors. I mean, they didn't even need this part, did they? They didn't use the jackhammer on the floor lower. They just pecked away at it with the nibbler. It's just dump the jackhammer out and come back with a nibbler to see if we can finish the job along that front edge. Hopefully that would have weakened it and made it a little bit easier for them to crack on. Yeah, so he's trying to grasp bits from underneath, trying to peck at it away as much as it possibly can. Here we go. So we're having that series of holes that they put along the edge now. That's definitely made a big effect on this. It's making it a lot easier. Weakened it somewhat all the way along the front edge. So I think we're going to be seeing that attack over the coming days on this floor, because that's the way. That way definitely works better than just going straight in with the T-Rex. And go in and soften it up with the jackhammer first, and then send the nibbler back in to finish it off. Must be a bit annoying though for the driver of this. He's had it such an easy time on the lower floors, just pecking along, and then now he's finding himself having to swap heads every now and again to try and get through the rest of this building, or the rest of this floor anyway. Wow, look at that floor. The whole floor just moves with the machine, doesn't it? Look. It's just got the steel holding the concrete together. Wow. You can see how it's weakened that then, where they been through with the jackhammer. It just crushed the rest of the concrete away around it. I think it's the sheer amount of steel that's in this part of the floor. It's making it a slightly harder task than before. Seems to be a lot more steel inside there. Anyway, he's just pulling that steel out of there. Look at that huge lump of concrete there, just dangling. Here we go, he's going for it. He's going for the kill here. See if he can just pull that away, get rid of it. Oh, it's dangling on the thread now. Bang. See you later. Ta-ra. Wow. Incredible. Reaching inside now. I suppose he's going to come back with the rubble. Yeah, I'm going to pull the rubble out of the way so he can get so he can see better what's going on. Oh, the park bench has copped it. Look, the park bench, I just noticed it there. It's not survived another day, the park bench. It's succumbed to its fate. A piece come crashing down straight through the middle of it. So that's the end of the park bench as we know it. That's definitely not going to be used anywhere else now. Okay, chewing back through this now. It's made itself an opening actually on this side. Maybe it's found a weak spot in the concrete there. He's pecking away in this corner now. And seems to be making progress there somewhat. A lot better than it was along the front edge. Maybe there's not as much steel here holding the concrete together. It seems to be giving away a little bit easier on this corner. Yeah, there you go, gone. Yeah, that bench is absolutely gone. Whoa, did you see that floor lift then as it exerted the pressure on the upward? whole lot just lifted. There he goes again. He's trying so difficult, trying so hard to try and get maximum movement. Ooh, easy up there, and yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Wow. Oh, dearie me. Unbelievable, isn't it? The amount of, I mean, what, they shifted, how much weight in one scoop is that moving? I don't know, I've no idea, but it just, wow. These modern machines are incredible. So you got the green machine there, keeping the dust down as well with the water sprayer, as breaking up the rocks on that lower level. So this is where I come back in the evening and just had a closer look where the work stopped now. I thought I'd bring the drone out to play in the evening, just have a closer look and see what the state of play is at the end of today. Okay, so take to the skies once more. At a bit of height. Not as much wind today, so we were able to do this, and we'll just have a quick scan around the area and see exactly what it looks like from a little higher. So they've more or less gone halfway through that building in one day, looking at what I'm seeing here. But once this building that they're working on now is gone, you've got that huge footprint of the magistrates' court itself. And that one, there's a lot of interior walls on that as well. Yeah, I've covered quite a lot of ground, haven't they, really, when you look at it from this perspective. Just panning around to the north of the police station here, looking south. Yeah, they just chewed through that building, haven't they, really? Look to the side of the nibbler there, all the different attachments that can go onto the front of it. Just like they stored them all in that one area, the different buckets and the jackhammers there, everything's there just laid on the ground. And different attachments that it can change onto the end of its arm if and when needed. I'll say that the jackhammer made a big difference today when they were finding it hard to chew through the front of that floor. when they started using that jackhammer, it certainly did weaken it enough for the nibbler to be able to do its bit. So, April the 1st tomorrow, I will be back out, weather permitting of course, with the drone. As long as we've got relatively low wind and no rain, we can send the drone up and let it do its work. Unfortunately, if there's any rain, it definitely won't be, we won't be flying. But we'll try and keep up with the day-to-day updates as we move on through this demolition of this huge site in Central Blackpool, levelling a massive area, making way for, well, we don't know quite what yet. One thing for sure, it's going to open up a whole world of possibilities once it's flattened. That is going to be one big area. Who knows what's going to happen next? I mean, now they've got Bonny Street cordoned off. They could attack this from two ends at the same time. Maybe they could bring more equipment in, more men. Quite shocked actually, the lack of people that are actually working on it. Okay then, that's it for today guys. I'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. Okay viewers, if you like what you see, pop your comments in below and don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell because we love it when you do that, and don't forget to share. See you soon in my next presentation. Catch you later. It's not your boy Leroy signing off. Ta-da!